Hello, Lakers. In this video, we're going to learn how to create an exploded view drawing in Inventor. To do this, we need to first create a presentation file. So we're going to take an assembly that's created, turn it into a presentation file to .ipn, and explode it or tweak the components as the command will be. Once we have that, we're then going to import that into a drawing file where we can label and make a parts list and things like that. This will be in part 2. So let's go ahead and get started. Making sure that we're working in our project folder, which for me I just called reverse engineering automoblocks. I need to open up what for us will be our first assembly file. So I can either go straight to assembly. The other way that we could do it is to click on here, scroll down, and you'll find some presentations. I said assembly, we're doing presentations, so excuse me. So a standard IPN or a metric IPN, depends on which one you're working in. So I'm going to go ahead and open that one this way. And at this point, it's pretty simple. The presentation's ready to go. It's given it the generic name presentation 4, which will change by the end. And we're going to go ahead and create view. So I'm going to click that. It automatically looks for files in my project folder. And I'm going to go ahead and click this. And you'll notice the only files that come up are assemblies, because that's all that we would put into a presentation file. I'm going to do demo assembly for the purposes of this video. And we'll work on this one. So there it is. You may have a complete car with your group members. You may have something in partial completion, and that's okay. This video is just on how to create the exploded view of whatever you have. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the things that I want to actually explode. So there's a couple ways that I can do that. I can drag over there, and I think that that's fine. It's highlighted then the front end, the tires, and the wheels. Now I'm going to go to tweak components. And you'll notice when I do that, I get this vector, or arrow. I click on that, and then I'm going to grab the arrow and drag it in the direction. I can also set how far I want to move it here, but I'm just going to drag it a direction. So it pulls it off this way. I'll hit check for OK, and I'll recenter that. I think you get the feel for it. Let's go ahead and do one of these tires. So I'll click that, and maybe I'm going to also hit shift click. So I'm going to do the tire and the wheel at the same time. Tweak components. Let's get that vector and pull it out this way. Maybe that far is good. Click. And then let's pull the tire off the wheel. Show that it's two separate parts. I'll click the tire, tweak component, get that vector. I can grab that vector in the other direction and just drag it this way. It's a negative direction, and there we go. And I'm going to let you then, you do the same thing for the other tire and the other wheel, pull it off in that direction, and maybe you have a windshield you're going to pull in that direction, and a rear section you'll pull in that direction. That's the idea of this. So all we've done at this point is created a .ipn, a presentation folder. Mine's called demo. It changed the name automatically when I put my demo assembly in there, and I'm going to make sure I save it. Control S, save. Says it already exists. That's okay. And we're going to then in the next video take this and put it into a drawing and add a parts list. All right, so do this one first.